What's good, family? It's homie Bigg Vic. We back in here with another video. Yo, I'm about to hit y'all with one of the craziest story times. I hope y'all ready for this. I'm about to hit y'all with one of the craziest story times. Are y'all ready? Right before peak season kicked in, or what we thought was going to be peak season, or what peak season was in some places, or whatever. I'm coming back from Tennessee in December. I'm excited, looking for peak season, or what I thought would have been peak season. I'm coming out of Tennessee, coming out of Nashville area, Murfreesboro, right around there. Then my driver calls me up. My driver's like, yo, our loads just got canceled with Amazon. We had like 3 or 4 loads booked with Amazon already for the week. Or what we already, kind of some loads that we have left over for the week. He's like, yo, all of our loads just got canceled. I'm like, what you mean our loads got canceled? Right? So I knew it was, I knew my insurance wasn't renewing just yet. Like my insurance didn't renew until February 9th. So I'm like, all right, what's going on? So I called my insurance company like, hey, is something going on with the insurance? They're like, no, everything's good with your insurance. So I'm looking at, above Amazon. I already knew insurance was coming up for renewal soon. They kind of let you know that above where all your insurance stuff is at. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, why did Amazon cancel my stuff? Then I checked back and refreshed the screen. It was showing that my account was suspended with Amazon. I'm like, huh? Like suspended? I'm like, yo, I just ran a load. So I'm like, all right, let me go check with FMCSA. So I go over to the Safer site. Like anytime you see stuff weird going on with your company, go check that Safer website. So I go over, I check the Safer website. My company is not popping up at all. It's like I don't even exist no more. So I'm like, wait a minute. Man, I called FMCSA so fast, picked up the phone. Mind you, I didn't have a load on my truck. I just dropped the load off. And like I'm headed back to the crib, coming out of Tennessee, still looking for a load as I'm going back. So I'm like, all right, what's going on? So I get on the phone with them. FMCSA hits me with the, did you just recently deactivate your DOT number? I'm like, excuse me? Excuse them what? They said, did you just deactivate? I said, absolutely not. I'm having them run the playback a couple of times because I'm definitely not understanding nothing that they're telling me right now. I'm like, did I deactivate? Huh? So we get to the bottom of it. So they kind of start telling me like, hey, did you hire XYZ company to just recently deactivate your DOT number? I said, I do all of my paperwork for my company. I don't hire any third-party companies to do anything for my company. So they're like, okay, so it's showing XYZ and the agent's name is, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so what's the company's name? So they give me the company's name, the company, the name of the company, the agent that did it. So I immediately called the company up, y'all. So it was a third-party compliance company that does things for you, like setting up your DOT number, MC, handling all your paperwork for you. I called the lady. I'm on the phone with an agent at the company. They didn't open till 12. Apparently they were on, on the other coast. They weren't on Eastern Standard Time. So I finally get the lady on the phone, and she's telling me like, can I get your DOT number? I give her all my numbers, give her my information, let her know who I am, let her know what happened. So she immediately was like, can you give me about 20 minutes or so? Let me reach out to my supervisor to see exactly what's going on. So the supervisor calls me back after about 30 minutes or so. Yo, do you know that this third-party company accidentally deactivated my company's DOT number. It was one number off from one of their clients' DOT number. Now, I don't know if FMCSA dropped the ball or this third-party company dropped the ball. According to FMCSA, I was able to file fraud charges, right? They said I was able to file fraud charges because they try to act like it wasn't them. They're supposed to verify that this person is an agent of your company or has the authority to actually deactivate your DOT number. There has to be a person that's signed as an authorized agent. They gave me the person who signed it and everything, whose name was supposed to be an authorized agent of my company, Newton Ventures LLC. FMCSA immediately sent me that paperwork over. As I'm speaking with, I get back on the phone with the third-party company. She is assuring me that it was done in error. She said it was done in error. I'm 357 hot, y'all. I'm excited about what peak season is going to possibly bring for both trucks. I can't run no loads. I was literally down for almost 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks. During one of what's supposed to be the best times during the holidays. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all, when I tell y'all I was hot, I was hot. I was on fire. Ooh wee. I tried to stay calm during this entire conversation, but I expressed how upset I was and how much money I was losing every single day by my DOT number being deactivated accidentally. Now, I had no idea this was even possible. You know, unless you hired a third-party company to do it for you, then yes, that can happen. But if you didn't authorize anyone to deactivate your company, you didn't hire no third-party company, that is huge damages. Huge damages. So basically, the owner reached out to me. She was the owner of the company. She did reach out to me. I sent her a nice email after we had the conversation because she was like, Mr. Newton, I want to apologize. We can go ahead and get your DOT number deactivated. It was definitely done in error. That one of our agent, they actually showed the other company's name up there, but they had your DOT number listed. They saw where the error was at, because FMCSA clearly closed out my DOT number. I didn't even create this video to bash the company, but I did create the video to make you guys aware of some of the things that can potentially happen out there or happen in this trucking space, that if you're not prepared can probably wipe you out. Something like that, right? Because I couldn't book no loads from the DAT load board. Had to get back with RMIS to get all this stuff back activated. So in other words, because I could have filed a huge lawsuit with that company, she took really good care of me for every day that my DOT number was inactive. For every day I wasn't able to make money during those 2 weeks, she took care of me. Every day that my DOT was not active, my MC was not active. It didn't hurt the MC number. It's just that with Amazon, of course the DOT and the MC number is connected. They're basically, one and the same. But Amazon operates off of your DOT number, not your MC number, right? So when that popped up in Amazon that it wasn't showing my DOT was active, they immediately shut me down. Any loads that I had booked with them was immediately canceled. So they had to compensate me for my account getting suspended, all my loads that I had booked, which was money that I lost, potential money that I was going to earn every day during peak season, the company took care of me. Like, I'm not even gonna mention the third party company's name because she was on it. Like, I can't even I can't even say nothing bad about them because that owner, she was on it. The day one, she was on it. Now, had I not mentioned all of this, I do feel like she probably would have just decided to do, just basically get my MC back active because that's something that they do anyway, immediately expedite all of that stuff. But FMCSA was clearly like, look, this is basically fraud. And I mentioned that to her. So FMCSA sent me over the paperwork with the person's DOT number that they thought it was, that actually was supposed to be the signed agent to basically saying that Newton Ventures was their company to deactivate the MC number, that they wanted to deactivate the DOT number, excuse me. That, y'all, listen, that was a crazy experience for me. Crazy experience for me because I didn't know that could potentially happen. That someone could give a DOT number mistakenly, and I feel like both parties dropped the ball. I feel like FMCSA didn't thoroughly check or even give me a phone call to see if I actually authorized that, because I'm the only name that's on my company to make any changes with my MCS 150 form that you would have to submit to have something like that done. I was in total disbelief. My insurance company was like, yeah, no, everything's fine on our end. We just checked you on what so-and-so website. It's not showing that you're deactivated there, but it was clearly deactivated. And I was unable to run my trucks for 2 weeks. 2 straight weeks, yo. 2 straight weeks. Crazy. Now, whew, I pray that never happens to none of you guys out there. But that was a weird experience. A very, very weird experience that happened. On another note, y'all, I swear, like, I feel like I'm being targeted with Amazon right now, y'all. Keep it real with you. I feel like I'm being targeted with Amazon. Some of the weirdest stuff has been popping up, like with my driver with Amazon. Like, just some of the weirdest stuff has been happening. Like, crazy. Oh, I'm about to get this truck washed up real quick. I just want to get the I just want to get the outside right down with the tire wet.
Tire glass.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the exterior special. Paying with cash or card.
Card.
Take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, this was the craziest thing, yo. Like I said, I feel like that the joint, like I'm being targeted right now. So let me tell you what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened. What's been happening lately? Let me get in the weirdest emails. I don't know if this has happened to y'all before, but my app.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
There you go. Neutral, no brakes.
Yep.
Hands off same one.
But what's happened lately is we dropped the load on last night, as a matter of fact. We dropped the load last night. Like, I'm gonna take it from now to, and then I'm gonna go back. We dropped the load last night. We did 2 scans at the post office, dropping off. My driver did 2 scans, dropping off the load. After he dropped off the load, y'all, the app closes out automatically. And he didn't get to scan the last 10 pallets. Now, you know, when you don't scan pallets, be looking for an email from Amazon, right? Be looking for an email from them because you have missing scans. So we had that happen. App automatically shuts down, closes out the trip. We missing 10 scans. My driver's checking out at Amazon Get ready to run another postal route. The day after, we get an email from Amazon saying that my driver didn't check out with the associate, with the Amazon associate before he left the Amazon. Mind you, my driver's been doing this 3 years already, y'all. Like, I want to document this stuff. Like, I want to document this here, just in case any other funny business jumps over. That way y'all be like, oh yeah, he already mentioned like somebody, like things was happening. That happened. What else did we have? It was one more thing that we dealt with. Oh, my driver was at Amazon and he was at the back of the truck. Y'all know they be taking pallet jacks, taking straps, all that stuff. So my driver's at the back of the truck, making sure all my equipment is on the truck. They sends that and they reports that to Amazon that my driver's hanging out at the back of the truck. So I said, bro, go into the app. Make sure you put notes in there that at this particular Amazon, they took my pallet jack before. They replaced it with an Amazon pallet jack. Some old pallet jack that definitely was not my pallet jack. And they've taking my straps off the truck. So I said, make sure you put all those notes in there. So that happened. One of my back tires was sliced. I had to replace the tire. I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me. Like, just a lot of weird stuff has been happening. You know, just with Amazon alone, with my first truck. So, I mean, I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think down below in the comments, man. It's wild. It's wild. some wild weird stuff has been hitting me, and my driver like, bro, you don't think nobody hating on you up there, do you? I said, bro, ain't no telling, bro. I have no idea. I hope not, but I said I have no idea. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't have to deal with, none of that weird stuff. I ran another load the other night, y'all. Amazon literally called me. Well, they sent me an email to see if I had, if I had capacity. Yeah, they hit me up. The load was $550. I might have mentioned this in another video. They hit me up. The load was paying me $550. They called me up to confirm everything. I get all the way to, I get all the way out to Amazon. I get all the way out, I get all the way to Columbia, and my joint, like, the load get canceled. I get the 175 instead of the 550, y'all. I'm pretty much at the pickup at this point. I'm 15 minutes away from the pickup, and the load gets canceled. $550. The 86 day gave me the 175. Like, how you call a truck out, say you need a truck, and then cancel that same load that you asked it, that the company have capacity to fill that load. That was crazy, y'all. This love-hate relationship, I promise you, is starting to be on the hate. It's starting to be more on the hate end. It's just a lot of weird stuff happening. A lot of weird stuff happening lately, man, with Amazon. There's a lot of stuff going on with them, man. I don't know what's what, but it's weird stuff going on, man. Are there any weird things happening in your Amazon business that y'all seeing? Like, it's just weird stuff, man. That's the only name I could think to call it right now. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. What's been happening? That's pretty much, man, my story time. If you need to tap in for any consultation, hit me down below in the description box. I'll throw the link up. If you're new to the channel, appreciate you. Shout out to you. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Tap in for more videos, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's been so crazy lately. Yo, anybody going out to the Matt's Trucking event this weekend? This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tap in with me. I'm pulling up out there. So if you in the city, if you're in Louisville, Kentucky, slide through. I'll let your mans. I'll be out there, y'all. But shout out to that company. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention the company's name, but she definitely took care. She definitely took care of me. She definitely honored everything that she said she would do to make sure, basically to make things right, and to compensate me for what I did, what I potentially would have earned per day for each, with each truck, both trucks that I had. Shout out to them for coming through and and being a stand-up company. There's not a lot of there's companies out there, but there's not a lot that actually stand on that on their words out there. So appreciate y'all tapping in. It's on me Bigg Vic TV. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. I know this was a crazy story. It definitely happened. I wish I could share the emails, but I can't. I'm sure y'all like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah. It's on me Bigg Vic TV. You already know what it is. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's eat, baby.